Morning, guys. Captain Paul here. Day 4. Bay Harbor Lake Marina. Lola, you did your business. Now we're gonna go back to the boat, and we're out of here. What do you think of that, girl? You're such a big girl. Oh, come on, baby. This is a completely different life. The people that own Amway, they own the right side of that island. Yesterday, when I was aboard Sol Aqua, I got a picture with him. I'll show it to you guys. It was awesome seeing him. Probably the prettiest Hatteras I've ever seen. Sol Aqua is a YouTube channel too. They run a YouTube channel. And I got to tour this yesterday and say hi. It was awesome meeting them. But this one's like been pristinely taken care of. This thing looks almost factory. Like it just came out of the showroom factory. And the whole boat, the interior, everything shows like that. Mike is getting the front of the boat ready. I am looking at weather. I think we're okay. It's not going to be perfect this morning, but this afternoon it gets better, and we're not going to go try and knock out 1,000,000 miles. Tomorrow is supposed to be our better weather day. We'll go finish Lake Michigan tomorrow. Lola, you good? Good girl. There you go. Pretty simple. Once you clear that dock right there, if you need to bump over your thruster, you can bump your thruster over a little bit, but I think you're good. Do you see you cleared the dock?
Yep, we're clear.
Okay, now port engine forward. There you go, just let that go forward for a second. And now reverse your starboard engine. There you go, and that'll turn you around. Look at that, you're gonna go without even using your thruster. Now, if I wanted to really speed that up, I could give it a little fuel, but right now I don't want you doing any fuel, just working those controls right there. It's perfect. And you're just gonna flip around, and once the boat flips around, so right now you have no steering, you know, you're all just using your engines to steer the boat. Now go ahead and take your reverse engines, put it in neutral. Okay, now forward on your reverse engine. There you go. And that should get you going pretty straight. Now neutral on your, that one, yeah, perfect. Now see how you're, now bad your, that one back in. Now neutral on your other one, maybe just a little bit. And you're just gonna try nice and straight out of here, just using your engines. That's a good little practice for you. As straight as you can. Try not to hit the mega yacht over here on the server.
All the ones to hit.
That thing is freaking. Is that thing sick looking?
You said how much that thing costs?
No, he didn't even. He, you know, that the Amway one over there too is like, that thing is. That's a whole nother world of. It's a jet drive. It's some special built yacht. It's absolutely gorgeous. He said.
I wouldn't think they would build it.
I was surprised how I asked him how much he paid a month for rent here. $4,500. So when we for $150 transient fee, which is pretty average, that was cheap. It's almost cheaper just to be a transient here, but you can't get a slip. You know what I'm saying?
So she found Skunky up in the bow.
What? Oh no! You took Skunky outside? Baby. Lola.
Are these gears?
Did a wonderful job getting us out of the marina, out of the slip today. Did you see that, Pam? Weren't you proud of him?
Yes, I was.
That's awesome.
He glided right out.
Yeah, you glided. I like the terminology you used. Mansions. Seeing lots of sailboats out here from that race. And today we were not even supposed to be able to move. I mean, we had planned last night, after looking at the weather, we were saying we're not going to be able to move today, but it turned out to be a pretty decent day out here on Michigan. Really is kind of this overcast, just beautiful out here this morning, isn't it, Pam? Supposed to be a miserable day today, and we weren't even supposed to. We planned on staying at the dock, but these conditions, and they're supposed to get better as the day goes on, not worse. The wind has picked up a little. It's beautiful over there, that shore. Oh. Yeah. Yes, it is. It's amazing how we have these different bodies of water and different conditions as you come around each one of these, like these openings right here. They all create their own weather. Actually looks like it may calm down on the other side of this one, because this little valley right here creates weather. And so that was the roughest part of our ride today. The rest of this was all pretty smooth, but that was a little bit of a rough ride. Now I'm curious to see what's going to happen on this one. A little overcast today. Looks like some fog ahead of us. I think we've gone about as far as we can go today, Pam. I'm gonna pull over into this marina. We'll fill up the boat. Tomorrow's supposed to be a much better day. I figure when I can't even sit in my seat, it's time to stop. Hang on, we're gonna hit a couple big waves and And then we should be in. Oh! As close as you ever get to what?
All over inlet.
Nah, that's not that bad. We're in. Woo! Yeah, look at the water pounding on the wall.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
That was us.
That was us a minute ago.
Yeah, that was us a minute ago. Let's throw her out on the front. What, Lola? Maybe we go for another walk, huh? What do you think of that? What do you think if we got another walk
She
in?
wanted to get down, but then now 10. Maybe you wouldn't wait. I don't think so. I think that's the other. So we got down as far as we can go.
What do you see, the tent? Oh, yeah, yeah. So we're in Frankfurt. And we'll go over here, we'll get fuel. I think I anchored in here, actually. They couldn't accommodate us last time. Our boat was too big. And so we had to anchor, but you can see how calm it is in here, so. But I do want to go get fuel. Is wind supposed to lay down this afternoon, isn't it?
I have no clue.
Oh. Really good cove to do a little anchoring in. If we wanted to spend the night on the anchor, see you guys get your first night on the hook.
Right.
Pop your cherry.
Yeah.
You and your trophy bride.
Yeah.
I don't need the boat bouncing around neither, boss. I think we'll get on the other side of these boats right here because that marina's
Over in here.
yeah, like right over in here. But then what I'm going to do is have you. I'll show you what we'll do. We'll kind of let you practice a little bit with the shifters, and then that would be the marina if we get called in. We can do a little practice at the helm here. He's practicing turning his boat. Okay, go ahead and start your turn, Mike. Well, we possibly could get a slip, but now he's doing an opposite. And this just gives him a feel for the boat. Let him really start feeling the boat. Today he pulled it out of the slip. It's baby steps. Build up his confidence. He did really good today pulling out of the slip. Live in them?
Lives in them. And this one here is not connected to anything. It's out in the water. Everything in there. If you don't climb the ladder, they have a winch.
Oh, pull up his groceries and stuff?
Right.
Watch, see that shallow water right there? So it's come right out the center right there.
Okay.
I don't know if it's any better.
Oh, I thought those were people at the door there. See the whatever they painted on there? Look up from way back. Look like people were up on there.
Oh, there's people walking on there. No slips available there at Frankfurt. So we're going to go down to Langton. I'm probably saying that wrong. It's actually a cool marina. I've been in there too. And we called them. They do have a slip for us. But the only way I'm going to do it is if I can stay up here at speed. And it is. I'm just going to take it easy here. And it knocks out another 50 miles for us. And this is supposed to lay down even more. When we came in here, you saw that in the video, we had to slow down about 12 miles an hour. Now at least I'm back up to speed. Got a fishing boat over here on our port. I wonder what they're catching. It's starting to calm down a little. That wind's laying down. It lay down to nothing earlier, but the waves hadn't caught up yet. Now the waves are starting to catch up. Kind of glad we made this call. It's another 50 miles. They're ready to get off these Great Lakes. And that's Big Sable Point Lighthouse right there, and then we're going to Ludington, Michigan, which is about another 4 or 5 miles. Let's see, we're 11 miles out right now, and it's about 5 miles past that light right there.
You told him we'd be there about 4:30?
Yeah, 4:45, because we gotta get the little no wake zone.
Okay.
Go from horrific conditions to slick calm. So yeah, this is where they run the ferry across too, from this side of Michigan to the other side of Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Over to Green Bay. I wonder what they're fishing for right there. Oh, there's people up in the lighthouse. Look at that. It's cool.
That's a quarter-mile walk, I'd say.
Pretty close.
Maybe a little bit longer. How many tie-ups?
Yeah, Ludington Maritime Museum. This is where the big ship gets parked, and we got to get to see him dock. He'll come in and dock.
He's already here.
Where's he at?
Over on your right.
Oh yeah, that's him. Well, no, I don't think that's.
Oh, you think there's a bigger one?
Yeah, there's two of them. That's the old one. I think there's a new one. There's two ships. And so the other one must be on the other side. We might get to see him dock tonight. He's probably over in Green Bay. It's a big ship. They do. They take cars. Kind of tight in here. This is where I put the 40. This is where I parked Southern Estate in here too. Right where the boys are sitting. Guys, we made it to the marina. Luggington Marina, Municipal Marina. Now we're taking Booger Butt Lola for a walk. Maybe we don't pee on the flowers, girl. Good girl. Anyway, end of day 4 on this beautiful 4788 Bayliner. Pam and Mike enjoying their America's Great Loop and getting the boat down to Homeport Marina. Today was a little rough. We got in a little rough patch. You saw that. But they were troopers. We pulled into, got fuel, and there was no slips or anything. So, and we could have anchored. Could have done their first anchor, but they decided to come the other 50 miles, which is good if we want to get this boat to Mobile. We need to move as many miles as we can a day. And then over here, guys, that's the big ship, and that's a car carrier. That's the original one right there. And then I think there's a new modern one. And we should see that docking here sometime today or later on tonight. Maybe I get it in a short video. So cool seeing this thing come in. Now this ship right here, that's a car carrier. So they'll bring cars in. And this is the new one. They have an old one, the old one that we just saw when you were bringing them in. And this goes from Green Bay over to here. Twice a day, I believe. Somebody in the comments check that. See the cars in the back?
Yep. You see how they just barely got that last truck in? It goes from where to where, Paul?
Green Bay to here to Green Bay. You think that captain's done that a few times? He's rolling coal now, baby.
Yep. Now you'll stay here tonight, right?
Anyway, make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you share it with your friends. Carmen, my daughter, is working on the store, so I believe we can go into the store now and we can even purchase t-shirts. And I need to start giving some merchandise away. Anyway, peace out. Remember, live life with no regret. I do. God bless the American flag. God bless the American people. God bless America's Great Loop. We got Robert out here in the little John boat trying to break the world record. He's behind us right now. He's in Lake Erie coming into Huron. So we wish him the best, and we'll support him any way we can. And I hope I see him coming by us.